So I just lowered my car. I got some lowering springs that were apparently going to lower it by 30 millimeters, and I can see a difference in the front and in the back. So the front looks like it only lowered a little bit, maybe just 10 millimeters, but the back it's really obvious. You can see that it's a big difference from the previous stance of the car. Funny enough, after my mechanic did the job and gave the car back to me, he said the same exact thing. He's like, yeah, it doesn't really look like it lowered in the front, but this obviously lowered in the back. So I just want to get your thoughts on this. Is this normal? Does this happen often? I did read online that sometimes it takes a couple of days for the fronts to be lowered, but still doesn't seem like it's lowering. So today is Sunday. It's been on my car for about 3 days, and I've drove over 50 kilometers, which apparently that's what it says online. Like after 50 kilometers, you'll see a difference. But still, I haven't been able to see a difference yet so far. So any thoughts, anyone watching this, just leave your comments. I'm really curious if you had similar problems. The mechanic suggested if I really wanted a lower stance to get like lower springs, like maybe ones that lower by like 50 millimeters or 80 millimeters, but I was like, no, my garage has got a very steep entrance, like and I didn't want the car to be scratching that much in the bumper. Also, like, I don't know what this is called, but this little part right here looks like a little flap that would definitely be scraping, and I just realized that the one on the driver's side is missing. So yeah, guys, just leave your thoughts. Yeah, really curious to hear other BMW e46 owners if they had similar issues, or what do you guys think? You think this is good enough? I mean, this is my daily driver, so I don't want it to be too lowered too much. But in terms of the handling, I guess the suspension feels a little bit stiffer, but not that much. The biggest difference for me was actually like the old springs. I think they were just shot, because every time I went over a bump, they just hear like a knocking noise in the back, but that's completely gone. So it's actually surprisingly, like, now the car is more enjoyable to drive, because before, when I heard that knocking noise every time I went over a speed bump, it just kind of, like, I don't know, drained my energy or excitement to even want to drive it. It was just like, oh, seriously, I have to deal with this bump every day. And the last thing that I did actually yesterday is I changed the kidney grills to these black ones. Honestly, I really hate the black ones, but they were like the cheapest ones and the easiest ones I could find. The chrome ones are like super difficult to find. I mean, you can find them online, but everyone that I found had like really bad reviews. So I just went with the black ones for now to see how it looks. Actually, I absolutely hate it. I think the chrome ones have a nice look to the car. They makes it look like OEM, and I really like the OEM look. So yeah, really curious to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.